What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry about the mix-up. We had a little bit of an issue. I'm going to go ahead and bring everybody else in, making sure everything's good. What the heck? Why is it? What a day, man. What a day.
Yep.
What a day. Now it's not wanting to find... Okay, we got the game on. Wow, all right. What a day, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry for being a pain in the butt. With me today, I have Hawkeye. Hawkeye, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
And I just closed out Discord. Nice. Well, your friendly neighborhood producer is a complete idiot, so it was one of those days, man. It's just been one of those days. Hawk, you with me again, buddy?
No, I'm still here, buddy.
All right, cool. Sorry, hopped out. I accidentally closed Discord again, so it's been a fun day. It's been a fun day. Nonetheless, here on the Twitch, it appears we're having a little bit of lag or something, but it seems to be going now. And, oh, they lagged out of the game. That's brutal. All right. Well, luck is on our side, Hawk. We get to start the game from square one. How about that?
Didn't miss it.
All right, I'm going to make an announcement for everybody to go ahead and hop back in the YouTube. Commentary is live now, gentlemen. All right, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the comments too. Technical difficulties, and we should be good to go. All right, how about that? So, woo, all right. So how many do we have, Hawk? Well, actually, I should probably have that open. Do you have how many viewers we have in the YouTube right now? What? Oh, that chat doesn't work anymore because it's probably coming in as a new video. Let me follow this and see what it's doing. Oh, it's going to show us the old one. Damn. What is you, boomer? All right, well, we got to figure out what video is streaming first. And then once the video is streamed, okay, here we go. Here we go. We got 5 watching. How about that? All right, well, we got to figure out what video is streaming first. Look at you guys. Look at you guys and your smart brains figuring it out by yourselves. It is almost live. Let me go ahead and post that. Okay. Well, they got the link now, so that's good. And we should be good to go. All right, Hawk.
Hey, buddy.
Thanks for bearing with me, man. It's been quite a day. Hope your day has been just as good as ours has. How's your day been?
Oh, you know, it's a Thursday.
Work, just
Friday.
The usual?
Yeah, you know.
Well, it appears we're having some technical difficulties now on the VBD side, so I don't know if we're switching over to Tosh's stream or what the move is. He's going to hard reset Twitch. Okay, so he's hard resetting, and then we'll be getting going. So that actually gives us a perfect time to go ahead and preview this game, like preview kind of mid-view this game. So Hawkeye, today we have 2 of the best teams in the AFC. We have Cleveland and we have New England. Who in your mind do you think is the most intimidating to play of those 2?
Oh, man, they're both good. I've played both of them. Tosh is I personally, I would have.
Hawk, you're having a little bit of lag. I'm not getting everything that you said there.
Can you hear me?
It's a little bit laggy still. I don't know what's up. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes Discord's like Madden and it just doesn't feel like working.
Yeah,
So I know you did say Tosh, right? You said Tosh is the guy that's probably the most intimidating to play?
Yeah, I think Tosh. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can kind of hear you.
I feel like the guy from Verizon just walk around my. Hear me now?
Yeah, for real.
Okay.
It's pretty much how it is. It's like, wait, what was that? What? So up on the screen now, I got the Tennessee Titans were the ones that played the New England Patriots in this last game. They got completely blown out. In Tennessee, New England walked in and held them to minimal passing yards. And Bryce Love had a day, as Bryce Love always will, but everybody else, not so much. Higgins had a terrible day. Mariota didn't do too well either. It was just a rough day all around for Tennessee. Same on the other side we're just going to go over the previous games here. The other game was the Browns and Ravens. Me, your favorite Ravens user, got absolutely clapped. I lost to Tosh by 31 points. And Baker Mayfield did whatever he wanted on me, 3 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt also did pretty well. Myles Garrett had 5 sacks. It's not much you can do, man. If you can't run the football, if you can't pass, can't play defense, you're not going to win. It's pretty simple, Hawk.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised that you did so bad. I know whenever I play Lamar around the
I mean, I appreciate the vote of confidence for sure. It means a lot. I think, it was just one of those days, man. Just kind of like it was one of those days for VBD last time they played. VBD, so this is the game that they actually played in Week 16 of this season. The Patriots played the Browns, and Cleveland came out on top by 13 points. Myles Garrett also in that game had 5 sacks. Myles Garrett will be a major factor to watch for this Cleveland Browns team if they're able to kind of get anything rolling here. It's going to go at the hand of Myles Garrett as well. So that kind of rounds out our playoff picture. We've got the Browns that advanced to the AFC Championship. Patriots advanced to the AFC Championship. We had the Bucks and the Redskins in the NFC. Real quick, Hawk, because I know they're about to kick off. What did you think? What would you like to see the most out of that NFC matchup?
I really want to see how Baker. The last time they played, he still had a good game, but the 2 picks,
Let me see here. Yeah, man, that's just weird. It's like you've been coming in clear this whole day, and then all of a sudden it's just not wanting to come through. Oh, it's a fun time.
Always.
It's my favorite thing in the world, right? It's like,
Yep.
Let me double check. Yikes, yeah, I don't know, man. It's like we just finally get everything going. Let me see.
I'll restart Discord.
Yeah, that would help a lot, I think. If you can restart Discord, that'd be big.
Yeah.
We'll see if that works. If it doesn't, I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. Just like everything else. If it doesn't work here in the XCFL, we just kind of roll with it. But we have a good time, and I love this league, man. It's the best thing ever. I can't lie. I mean, if I didn't have the XCFL, I would not be playing Madden. I'm going to keep up with you guys' comments here in the comment section of this YouTube video. Going ahead and pulling that up right now. Let's pull up XCFL, broadcasting live, good stuff. All right, we got 13 viewers. Good stuff. All right, wow, a lot of guys here in chat. We got Boone. What's up, Boone? We got Bracket, another Boone post. We got Ace, PF Flameslinger, Chad, Jesus Christ. Yep. Sounds about right.
Can you hear me now? You good?
I can. Actually, yeah, it's not too bad.
Oh, cool. All right.
Well, knock on wood, make sure everything's, definitely, contact your wife, man. Like I was telling Hawk earlier, I think his wife like kind of jinxed us and threw a hex on us or something, was like, we're just going to make sure this broadcast doesn't work. But, it's how it goes. Sometimes we got some dude from Z-Star Services rolling up and calling us bums. That's a nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Maybe that's Zeeth. I think that's Zeeth, actually. Is there Zethius or Zethius? Oh, okay. XCFL Reloaded said Zethius is here. Okay, so, yeah. Preach, Regan. Thank you. XCFL is the best. Alex Markser. And, all right, good deal. So I think we've gotten through all those comments. I'm going to leave that open here. All right, boys, man, we're in for an absolute killer game. It looks like it's already gotten started while I was sitting there trying to dig through all the comments. But, Hawk, are you here in the, you got the Twitch chat, everything's, or not the Twitch chat, excuse me, the Twitch all up, everything's good to go on your end?
It was up. Still low. Are they still on VBDs?
Yeah, they're on VBDs. You might need to refresh it or go to a different link. I think it might have posted a totally different, I don't know, but
there you go. Okay, yeah, I am in the game. Yep.
Nice. All right, well, Nate Ellsworth was the target there, that tight end for Boyer. Well, I was going to say Boykin, but I was kind of having flashbacks from playing in Cleveland yesterday. Boykin fumbled the opening kickoff and took it all the way back. It was pretty brutal. All right, that'll bring up a 3rd and 10 here for these Patriots. Boyer coming out in the gun. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. And we got a penalty flag here. Sion Taki with the neutral zone infraction.
It's a little too exciting.
Trying to get out of the gates a little fast, for sure. That'll put New England's offense into a 3rd and 5 situation rather than a 3rd and 10. Which is a lot more manageable. You got the run and the pass at your disposal, as we've said. I mean, these guys are the best at what they do. You got the ground and pound offense of VBD with Boyer kind of playing that West Coast style offense. And then the swarming defense there you'll see from Luke Kuechly and the Browns. That is their mantra. They wear it with pride. They're a defensive team. They're gonna shut you down. All right, punt return goes down around the 8-yard line.
Good.
Hawk, you still alive, buddy, or did the wife come in and are you trying to hide, or what's the?
No, I'm still here, man. I'm still here.
Sick.
Here.
All right, just double checking. I was like, wonder if my man's okay.
Like I'm sorry. I got distracted,
like packing everything up.
Oh shit! Throw the phone. I'm not doing anything. I'm not. There's no porn here.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting. I promise.
No, I live in Cleveland. Some random folks drove up in my driveway.
Nice.
Gotta watch. Oh.
So you do live in Cleveland, really?
I do, yeah. I live about 6 miles away from the stadium.
Well, how about that? You a Browns fan, or are you
so it's fun for me to watch the Browns. Watch how you know,
What'd you say? Watch how what?
how they lose. You know, that they
Oh
have
yeah,
so much talent, and then they
they have a way to crap it away. Yep, that is
Yep.
a Cleveland specialty. However, for our friend Tosh and the Browns, he does not crap away his talent. He's done his best to maximize that talent there in Cleveland, and it's led to 2 rings, and he's shooting for a 3rd this season. And this offense is on a pretty good opening march. Baker Mayfield coming
Yeah.
out in the single back formation, hands off to Kareem Hunt, plows forward, gets about 7 yards on the play.
That was an impressive run. You know, I'm surprised BB stacked.
Boone in chat said he admitted to living in Cleveland. I am so sorry for you.
Thank you. I am sorry for me too.
Oh my god. And then Zeeth was like, his internet works about as well as the Browns play. And I'm like, oof.
Dude, I joke all the time. Cleveland, the power, I shit you not, the power just goes off.
You gotta love it, man. The power is about as reliable as the internet, and that's kind of scary. We got a Baker Mayfield coming up again in the single back formation. 1st and 10. Browns are just running right through this Patriots defense. Mayfield looking to pass on first, and he dodges a sack really well and hits a man out wide open. That is the big man, number 89. I believe it's Jeffrey Tiller, something like that. Big man. He reminds him a lot of Javon Goss from last cycle, if anybody remembers. Oh, Tatum. Tatum is his name. Chris Tatum. He's a big man. Have you seen him much in your games? In your games much, Hawk?
I'm sure I have. Usually when I play Tosh, every
Yeah, you know Tosh,
it's a
man.
feeding frenzy.
And Tosh and big receivers, he has history here in the XCFL of having pretty good big receivers. That's his specialty. But he's gone with slow and fast too, so he's got a little bit of both. Meanwhile, we got 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line for Baker Mayfield.
I could see him going play act.
It's a great place to do it. But he doesn't go, that's a huge play. Tries to hurdle the man. Creer gets the hit. Bobby Wagner with the recovery. That is a big turn of events for this Patriots defense, getting the ball back for their offense.
I'm surprised he jumped instead of tried to pop that out.
I am too, man. He loves that little hurdle move, and that's something Nick said. If he had it, he would only use the hurdles. So it's pretty fun. I mean, it's a cool little gimmick, but man, it hurts you there. And 2nd and 9 getting brought up for this Cleveland defense to try to hold them to no points after. Yeah, there's Nick. Nick in chat says, I respect the hurdle attempt. Yep, we know, Nick. We know. That's pretty funny. Box in chat. Box, how you doing, buddy? Oh, there's a big run here for the Patriots.
Well,
or it was a little catch and run there, excuse me, for number 35 going on the out route, jukes out the linebacker and goes for about 20 yards up to the 30-yard line.
I'd say that tight end.
Boyer coming up in the single back. Handing off to, who else? It is Saquon Barkley out for a 10-yard gain up to the 43-yard line. This offense is marching, Hawk. I don't think they can be stopped right now.
Barkley's good. He's tough to bring down. I think you have him and second win.
No kidding, man. I think they should just put that on a T-shirt. They could be the XCFL's like mantra this cycle is Barkley's good. Yes, 100%. I'm with you there. I am 100% with you. Wait a second. Who is... Okay, Alex Markster needs to drop in chat. I always get him mixed up. It says Michigan, right? So is that not Box? Because I know Boxality is from Michigan. Oh, well. I can't remember. Boone throwing shade at Saquon Barkley. He said he's a stud until he gets to the Super Bowl. Cough, cough.
You know.
Okay, it is Box. I was gonna say. He's like, he was like, is that my nickname now? Yes, Box is your nickname. It's the shorter version of Boxality. It is much easier to say. It's quicker, rolls off the tongue, and it's a secondary name for, But we'll move on. Boyer here in the gun. Split back formation, rolling back for about 20 yards and tosses it deep, and it's intercepted. What a play made by the safety, number 28 on the play. It was Quandre Diggs with the pick coming out of nowhere. It was a pretty nice play there.
That was. I thought he had him for the touch.
Regan is so slow. A little bit, but he's a good guy. Thanks, Box. I try. I really try. But it's, you got to be in main chat, though. Main chat is where crap goes down. You got to, establish your dominance in main chat or else nobody respects you. That's just given. Don't you know that, Hawk? It's pretty concrete.
Yep. That's why I've turned it up a notch.
I like it. I like the heat, man. Savagery before our game.
I can't win in the game.
Had a few retorts though. I got a lot of ammo though. If you got 4 wins, you've got a lot of stuff you can throw at them.
Well, when I don't win, it's really tough. I talk shit and then I get hit. So
I get that. I lost really bad here in Cleveland yesterday, and I still haven't recovered emotionally, but I like to say I have.
That was a good stop on set.
No kidding. Able to shut down the runner. The runner Kareem Hunt there. He's not an easy man to bring down at all. 3rd and 1, coming out in the I formation. Hunt behind him in the backfield. And Hunt gets the ball. Looks like he leaned forward for the first. We'll see if they give it to him, and they do. 1st down, Cleveland.
Forward. What are your predictions for this?
Zeke Zip is pride in chat. The YouTube, you got to know so many different names for guys, man. You got to know their YouTube name. You got to know their chat name. You got to know their team. You got to know all this fun stuff. If you see Angela roll up in chat, we all know that's Van. Zeke Zip is pride, and pride said it's a 20-yard drop back karma for the interception. I was like, yeah, touche.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, though, man. If you don't trust your offensive line, you can step up into the pocket. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff, but rolling backwards forever isn't always the best move.
That's kind of a bitch move.
It is. It's also slightly against the rules, but, we try to remain positive here. We're a positive broadcast. We got who's that going out? That's a little 22. Oh, that's his backup. That backup running back he has. It's a nice guy he's trying to dev up. Wright. Wright is his name. It's a pretty decent running back he has there for his number 2.
No devs.
And as I'm sure you're aware of, the Browns decided to post a mid-playoff run trade block update. Mid-playoff run fire sale. It's very customary for most teams to go ahead and throw away their star players in the middle of a playoff run. But That's how the way the Browns operate. And they get it out to Kareem Hunt there. Kareem Hunt, ironically, is one of the players on the trade block. So if you want Kareem Hunt, go call up whatever the area code is for Cleveland, and I think it's 6969 or one, maybe just 3 zeros. Well, what's the area code for Cleveland?
216, I think, is the Cleveland area code.
216.
But 330 is better because a lot of people go dirty 330.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Even I could remember that, and I don't remember many things at all.
Hey,
Ooh, big pass there.
Too.
Jarvis Landry, he's got open field ahead of him. Is Derwin going to get him? No, he is not, and he gets a touchdown. Huge run for Jarvis Landry as he gets the Browns on the board.
Ironically, he is also
7-0.
Ironically, Jarvis Landry is on.
Oh my God! All right, that's hilarious. Pride said 6969, the unusual 4-digit area code. I'm like, yeah. As soon as I know Pride, as soon as I saw that or said that, I kind of face palmed myself.
But it's Cleveland. You can't say it's not.
You're right. 100%. Yep. Now, so Boone asked in chat, Reegs, how did you get your gamer tag name? Fun story behind that. So I feel like that's a story for another broadcast, but essentially it's a nickname I got in college, and the sergeant came from being the pledge class president of my fraternity, and we had a little we had a task force. We were called Task Force Oats, and Task Force Oats was led by Sergeant Longshanks, and Sergeant Longshanks was already taken on the Xbox Live names, so I became Sergeant Longshanks the first.
Nice.
Yep. Fun fact, because it wouldn't be a XCFL broadcast with Regan if I didn't tell a completely random and irrelevant story. So that was my random and irrelevant story in the middle of the second. We got it out of the way. Hopefully we'll be in for a good game, Hawk.
Hopefully. We'll see if the turnovers continue. See if this game could turn into a blowout.
That's a good question. I mean, I personally, it would feel a little bit better for me if I watched another good user in VBD get blown out, but I don't think it would be best for the broadcast. Oh, good catch. Nate Ellsworth, again, he's quite a tight end, man. He's quickly turned into one of the best tight ends in the league. Ken Ellsworth, not Nate. I don't know why I keep calling him Nate, but Ken Ellsworth, he's the number one tight end there, drafted in the first draft of the cycle. Ken Ellsworth has been a staple there in that Patriots receiving core.
Feels like royal. I feel like the dude should be knighted.
Oh, man. Oh, Robert Morlock said his stripper name is Whole Polecat. Respect, man. Respect. I like that. Whole Polecat. That, it works. When you think of stripper names, that's definitely one of the top 10 that come to mind. I think it's highlight worthy.
I think we should take donations, change your game.
Yeah, we probably could. And that's the thing is I've wanted to go ahead and use some XCFL money to get Josh to change his boring ass gamer tag from Josh042 to Josh, which would be like with the little E dash thing. I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, he's from Europe, right?
He is, unfortunately. Or maybe it's very fortunately, because if he was on this continent, I feel like we would all like either smell him or feel him like nearby. I don't know. I feel like it would totally change the tides.
Well, I don't really want him to feel me, but yes.
I really don't want to feel any man, but okay.
Reagan, what you do in your own time is up to you. There's no judgment.
Thank you. I know it's Cleveland. Cleveland's very accepting. I hear of that, as we see, from the area code. That's the 4-digit area code. What's up, Nick Z? Nick Z rolling up in chat saying XCFL is the best league. Mad respect, man. We miss you. Love you showing up and showing your support for the league, man. Oh, and Al Ferreira also showed up too. What's up, Al? 15 watching.
Wow.
Wonder if Vangela, man, it wouldn't be an XCFL broadcast if Vangela didn't show up, man. You like feeling men. Yeah, I did say that on this broadcast because, you know, why ever say anything that you won't regret, you know? There's a fumble here by the Browns. That's the second fumble of the day, but they get a little luckier this time, and David Njoku is able to fall on it.
Got the right back.
Oh man, Nick's gonna he's gonna break the screen where his facepalm emoji is. He said, he quoted me, "I think this is for another broadcast," and proceeds to tell us on this broadcast. Yes. To finish the story though, Sergeant Longshanks, the Longshanks part was, never mind. Well, that is for another broadcast. I will keep that for another broadcast. So Derwin James on the tackle, which I have no knowledge of him ever being traded or ever existing. Legally, I am not allowed to acknowledge the existence of said man. So, Hawk, I'm going to need you to, if something happens with that guy, I legally can't say anything. So I signed papers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was in
action between you two.
Yep, it was a clause in the trade with Brackett that I had recently. I was not allowed to ever mention that anything ever went down in that regard, which I kind of fell out of my mind immediately. Got no idea.
Fair enough.
All right, 2nd and 8 for the Browns. They're trying to put this thing away before halftime. If they can get a 2-touchdown lead, that'll help a lot. We got Baker Mayfield thrown into a tight window, and he somehow completes it to Callaway. He got smacked by 2 different defenders, but it doesn't matter. He hauls it in at the 30-yard line.
Baker's playing a solid game. Lost. Or the last time he played, he 2 picks.
Oof. Somebody asked Jace was like, "Is there a game going on?" And Sean's like, "Nah, Tosh is in practice mode."
That's kind of what it feels like.
It is. He's on point with a lot of his plays. The throw wasn't great, like Boone pointed out. Boone said it was a terrible throw. Yeah, but man, when you got a good receiver, sometimes you just trust him. You trust him in the double coverage to haul it in. And I know you have some receivers, Hawk, that you definitely trust in double coverage.
Not many.
Oh, come on, man. You got those big guys. Every one of I was looking at it, I was like 6'5", 6'5", 6'4", 6'5". I'm like, wow, there's a pattern here for his receivers.
You're not allowed to be under. If you're under 6'4",
get out. Doesn't matter if you have a 99 speed. Nope, we don't care. Nope, get out. You got to block here. You got to block here for Cincinnati running backs.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna around halftime. We'll acknowledge the finalists for the most outstanding player for season 29 here in the XCFL. David Njoku with another nice catch, man. I'm telling you, this Browns receiving core, I think, is playing even better than Baker. Baker's made some iffy decisions, but these guys are hauling in the passes and making him look good.
That helps a lot. 2 minutes. See if he can get a real.
We got Pride trying to lure Boone out to tell him to reveal who he's taking at pick number 1. Sean thinks Tipton. Well, one of our Seans. We have quite a few Seans here in the XCFL. We have I'm not even going to list them. Sean Smith, Sean White. I think we got another Sean. Maybe we have another Sean. think there's another Sean. Oh, well. Sean Pondering can be saved for another day. We have a toss going out to Antonio Callaway. Antonio Callaway has the super juke too? What? Oh, no, that's not Callaway. That's Jarvis Landry. He does have the super juke.
Also on the trade block.
Yeah. Yep. Him,
maybe Brackett
and
can
Luke Kuechly,
trade for him.
And a 4th and goal coming
close.
up. Ooh, almost intercepted again. This Browns quarterback, is not playing up to par. Kind of surprised. He's made some throws that are a little iffy, trusting his receivers, but maybe he's just surprised by what he's seeing with that New England secondary.
That New England secondary is pretty good. Derwin James.
Yep, that guy. I am not. Yep, him. I can't acknowledge his existence, but yep.
Someone on that team.
Yeah, him. Yeah, I think there's a guy. I don't know for sure, but it's a good chance. There's a good chance there's a very, very good safety that plays on that team. I wouldn't say it's beyond a reasonable doubt, but I will say it's a pretty good chance. We got Boyer here looking to throw, and he is sacked on 1st and 10. 50 seconds to go in this first half. You're trying to get something going, trying to hit the slant. He tried to get it out to him, but Sion Taki there again for the sack. Well, that might be his first sack of this game. I think I think he had a sack in the other game before it lagged out.
I think it was the other game.
Yeah. Okay. I think you're right. That's his first sack of this game. Oh, Luke Kuechly with a nice swat. That's a user swat there from Tosh. One of the best linebacker users in the league. He finds a way to keep it going, man. He's impressive.
He is. I am too afraid to play the linebacker.
He'll sometimes use the safety, which is even more gutsy. Oh, Saquon shaking off 2 tacklers. Almost breaks it big, but that last guy drags him down, and he'll go down with 13 yards before the first, making him punt.
I'm surprised he didn't run more if that was.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you got 50 seconds to go. Hawk. Yeah. Hawk. Of course, Hawk's like, man, you just run it, man. 45 seconds to go in the half. Screw it, man. We're running.
I mean, if you can't stop it, I've only hit few people who, and it's usually because you put all fucking 11 guys in the box and you're run.
Yeah. I might have run commit a few times against the Cincy offense. And there's a pass inside the 50 to Callaway. Got him with the possession catch and drops down right at the 43. Nice snag. Puts him almost in field goal range, depending on which way the wind is blowing.
If he can hold him without any points, I think he stays. I think giving Tosh a 2. I think it.
Got to watch the out route here. Something quick. He does have a timeout, so he could. Yeah, he's affording a run, and he's going to call the timeout. He actually lost a yard there, going from the 43 to the 44.
Clearly, you should run it again.
It's a run, no doubt. I agree. I'm with you, man.
Absolutely. I like the fake field goal where you flip it to the kicker, throw it to.
It is a nice little fake field goal. To me, that's my favorite one. I've used that a couple times. It's a fun one to throw in there because you gotta mix it in just enough, especially with your division games, to kind of keep them guessing.
Yep.
Here they come, looking to pass. on 2nd and 11 or run, like you said. I don't know. They are going to pass, which was against the Hawkeye code, but almost intercepted again. These Patriots secondary guys need to check their gloves. I'm not sure they're working very effectively. However, here at halftime, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the most outstanding player ballot. Guys, go ahead and submit your ballots. We got Jameis Winston for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Houston Mixon for you, Hawk, Chubb, Hall, Evans, Dillon, Lawrence, Sweet, however you say it, Van Der Esch, Kane, Savage, Smith, and Reed. It's quite a lineup. Anybody that stands out to you, Hawk, besides your man Joe Mixon?
Oh, I only heard one name. Go with Mike. No, you have beside. So, there's a lot of guys. There's surprisingly more defense on there than I thought. I think Derwin James, the guy you don't know about.
Yeah, man, Harrison. I personally, I got to go with Harrison Smith. I think Harrison Smith had a heck of a year at age 34, 35, grandpa level. There's a nice little dump off to the running back. Complete for a first down. So the Browns got the ball at the beginning of the second half.
So this is a big drive.
I agree 100%. I think if New England wants to stay in this, they got to stop them here or at least force them to a field goal. You do not want to go down by 3 scores here at the beginning of the third.
You do not, especially against.
Baker Mayfield on the toss, out left to right, and Wright gets forward to a couple yards, 1 or 2 yards down to the 41.
I like the play act.
Oh, that's convenient. All right, well, there's a pass going out left to Landry, who is going to haul it in for a first down. So I just got word, Hawk. I am allowed to acknowledge Derwin James. My lawyer just called and let me know I am allowed to talk about him. However, I cannot I'm trying to remember how he put it. In any capacity, I'm not allowed to describe the way he somehow managed to get himself in New England, if you catch my drift. Oh, wow. There's Derwin James on a missed coverage there.
You start
really,
talking
really bad,
about him,
man. And there goes.
You jinx the poor kid.
Wow. Yeah, man. Derwin James, this guy, he's trash, man. I don't know. He's junk. It's good to say his name, though. I'm glad I have the legal right to do that.
I mean, you say his name and you screw the poor.
I know.
Boo him out
apparently, he freaked out. He was like, "What? I'm alive? What?" He had a little bit of an existential crisis as the corner route went right by his face.
Went right through his face.
Through his face, yeah. For real. Madden 20 coverage at its finest. This is an interesting formation. We got a Boyer trying to roll right. Ooh, it's intercepted by the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, and that's
Justin Simmons makes the interception off the tip. I believe it was a user tip. Really well covered there by Tosh to give himself the ball at the 33-yard line.
This could get...
I'm guessing you were going to say ugly.
Yeah, did I cut out there?
You did. Yep. It was like, this could get, and we just like kind of paused and.
Oh, well, that's Cleveland.
It's Cleveland. Blame Cleveland. It's just Cleveland.
It's just
Cleveland, killing your brain cells, one cell at a time.
Yep.
Jarvis Landry, another catch outside, gets down to the 10-yard line, and they're knocking on the door for making this a 3-score. It would still be a 3-score game if they score a touchdown here, but they'd have to score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on each of them to tie it back up. And handing the ball off to Hunt. Doesn't gain much. Leaves him at the 10-yard line. Well, there's the man. Oh, no, that's actually Career. Career's had himself a day hawk. He's played really well. He forced the fumble on Hunt in the red zone before. He just made that nice tackle. I've been pretty impressed with the young man.
He has played well. I'd like to say Tosh Adams right.
And there's pass to Landry. Goes down at the 8. Doesn't really get much. There's a lot of time left, though. 4 minutes. 8 minutes in the fourth half, or in the fourth half. Oh, God. In the fourth quarter. 12 minutes total. I mean, you still got plenty of time. Oh, big hit there by Bobby Wagner, forcing the incompletion. That's what he was traded here for the Patriots to do. He wants to make those big hits, wants to change the game, forcing a field goal.
That's a win for the Patriots. Hold them to 3 big.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Robert Morlock apparently thinks that it was some pass interference there on that user coverage by Tosh. It's a good question. I mean, I didn't see any personally, and apparently the refs didn't either. But no, we're not able to cry over the spilled milk if you're in a New England fan.
Only the Saints.
Only the Saints, exactly. It's a Saints fan thing. I think they have they got a patent on crying over spilled milk.
Yep.
Boyer looking to hand off. Goes number 35 up the middle, and Breida will get forward past the 35-yard line. Gets him a 1st and 10.
Let's see if they can actually put it.
And Boyer looking to pass on 1st and 10. Gets hit by Myles Garrett as it goes over the defense, but Denzel Ward makes a nice defensive play to swat it away.
Denzel Ward has got to be one of my favorites. That dude is.
He is, man. I think Denzel Ward is, in my opinion, the best, one of the best, if not the best, defensive players in the game right now.
I agree.
I don't know a single receiver that can consistently get space from Denzel Ward. He's so fast. In man coverage, he plays good in zone. He's just everywhere. You know, he's got that shutdown trait. I really don't think you can do anything about it. Oh, and there's a sack by Sion Takitaki. That is his 2nd sack, trying to equal his total from the previous game. And he has reached it here in the middle of the 3rd.
Got to do something. You got to throw a screen.
Yeah, Boyer looking to pass here on 2nd and 19. Gets the post route and complete across the 30. Brings up a much more manageable 3rd and 7 after the 2nd and 19. The second. Words are hard, man. Words are hard.
They're still recovering.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Sean White. Other Sean. Hey, yo. How's it going, Sean?
What's going on?
And there's a kick to get on the board for the Patriots. And they have got it. Starting small, just setting up a nice 17-point comeback here in the fourth. You know, just your average stuff.
No more goose egg.
It's true. No more goose egg. It's a big confidence booster, as well as a, you know, not getting chewed out or fired by the staff, and you know, getting booed by the fans. It's brutal, man. To not score anything. I'm just glad I scored 10. If I had scored 0 against Tosh, it would have been a very, 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 very long trip home.
It's a boot.
Baker Mayfield handing off to Wright, who makes a nice little cut there, finds the seam and gets 12 up to about the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
Keep running.
If in doubt, just keep running. Just keep running.
That's all I'm saying.
Hawkeye's a running man. He likes to run the ball. We got Tosh here trying to scramble out and barely gets away from the heat as he chunks it out of bounds, saving a huge sack. That was razor thin close.
Got lucky on. Still playing a good game though. He's 17 for 30 yards.
Yeah, 17. I think he's 17 for 30. And we got decided to swat there. Oh, it was user coverage, I think.
That was
interesting. Baker coming out in 3rd and 10. It's a big play for this Patriots defense if they want to get the ball back before the start of the fourth.
They definitely need.
And he sacks him. Gets lucky on the dive. I thought Atkins missed, but he wraps him up nonetheless. Forces them to a 3 and out. Well, a punt. I don't think it was a 3 and out. I think they had 1 first down.
Close enough.
Close enough, exactly. Anything's an improvement over a 17-point deficit.
Taking those
nice
babies.
juke. All right, man. If you're New England here, what are some of the things you're going to be looking for? What kind of play calls you're going to be looking at? Trying to get something going here on offense.
I definitely got to watch that. He's blitzed the linebacker.
I got you. Yeah, run. You know, it's a good call. You got nice little sidestep juke there by number 89. And Boyer gets about 6 yards on the play.
Those crossing routes are working. I'd stick with it. You know, cheese your way to a touchdown.
Man, the crossing routes aren't the best against man, and this defense is one of the best man cover units in the league. Crossers they're hit or miss. We got Boyer here coming out on 2nd and 4. The beginning of the fourth quarter, 17-point deficit. He's going to have some late game heroics. But then I spoke too soon. Denzel Ward gets a pick, giving the Browns the ball back on the 50-yard line.
Stepping up. That was a beautiful.
It was. He's got that ability. He has a superstar ability that helps him jump, or the leapfrog. Not the leapfrog, but it's essentially diving interceptions and swats he has a better chance at.
That's awesome. This looks like the defense.
Baker coming to the gun. Weak eye behind him. Hands off to Kareem Hunt. Oh, big hole. And he spins his way out of a tackle and gets down inside the 5. First and goal, Cleveland.
Oh, that's a...
Yeah, it's the last thing you wanted if you're a New England Patriots fan. However, sometimes you gotta just take your lumps. And VBD tried to correct me before the game. He said that the title says Divisional Round, and it does. It does. This is the AFC Championship. Apparently my brain was stuck in the Divisional Round where I got clapped here in Cleveland last week. It was a rough game. Rough game.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're not the only Patriot.
Ooh, huge hit there. Creer again. Creer's a nice player here for this New England Patriots secondary.
He's got a bright...
Third and goal for Cleveland.
I think a touchdown seals it.
I agree. I mean, 6 minutes to go. He's really close to being able to chew clock. I mean, touchdown pretty much ices the game. Baker Mayfield looking to pass. Has a man, and it is caught. Touchdown Cleveland. That'll give them a 24-point advantage here with 6 minutes to go. Hawk, you said it, man. I think it ices it.
I think it does. But that's Tosh showing.
We'll see what VBD does here on offense. He's got to score fast. He's got to try to do something. You're down 24 with 6 minutes to go. The chances aren't great, but he still has a chance.
Well, you got to leave it all on the line.
Yeah, there you go. I agree 100%. You know, you get here, you get this far, you fight. You got to leave it all here. Leave it all on the field.
See, now he's playing like the... Just run the...
Yeah.
Down 24, bah. Just run it.
He really did, though. He did get away from running the football, which has been his specialty. Like, you know, you got to run. I know you don't want to run Tosh in that defense, but oh, man. Throws it over the head of Denzel Ward. Ward got beat pretty bad there on that play.
That was just a good run. A good route. Nothing you can do about it.
Even the best defense can't beat a good throw and catch.
No,
and Myles Garrett gets in there with his second sack of the day. Expected to see a little more from him, but it seems Boyer's made the right adjustments. Probably double teaming him a lot. That's my guess.
That's what I...
Oh, boy. And there's Garrett with another sack. When he starts getting one, man, it's pretty much lights out for you. It's because he's got that unstoppable force ability, which when he's in the X Factor or his X Factor zone ability, it's lights out.
Well,
good pass there on the crosser. Gets a few yards. Brings up a 4th and 10, and he's going for it.
leave it all on the field.
This drive's eating up a little bit of clock, though, Hawk. He's ran the clock down about 3 minutes, down to the 3.5-minute mark.
Killing himself. Surprised he's not going a little fast.
I agree. And there's another crosser that has been available here in this zone coverage for the Cleveland Browns. Approaching the 3-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Another blitz here. Nice play call there. Sion Takitaki with his 3rd sack of the day. If he was getting if he was having a dev trait goal, I'm sure he would have got it by now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
For real, with this Cleveland team, anything's possible. And there's Myles Garrett again, 4 sacks on the day. 3rd and 25. He had 5 against me, and he had 5 against VBD before when they played in Week 16. So we'll see if 5 is the magic number for him again, if he gets another one before the day's over.
They've had at least 7 sacks.
There's Myles Garrett coming off the edge. He had a free runner. Oh, man, into triple coverage, and it's swatted away and hits the turf.
Well, here's your ball. Punt it. Threw it.
Yeah, I think like you said, it's got to just leave it all on the line. And, you get so far, you work so hard to get here. You don't want to see it end like this, but somebody's got to lose.
Cleveland
Looks like I'm guessing he's going
out.
blitz, probably the mid blitz. And then
I think
Taki's going to be right in there. He sees it coming, trying to adjust. Oh, he had a man drop back. Oh, nice move there. Somehow gets the first down on 4th and 25. Jukes out the man that would have got him down short. And he's got a 1st and 10 here at the 10-yard line.
I think at this point you're playing.
Yeah, I agree. Kind of just dressing up the final score. But, big hit by Luke Kuechly and an interception by Joe Schobert. And that'll seal it. That will officially end this game. It's been a good one. Good season for VBD. Proud of our guys. We really flew through. Oh, Randy Ardman, what's up? NWS, how you doing, man?
Randy.
And Hawk, Sean has well, that's interesting. 1st and 10 from the 2. He's going to kick a field goal. Yeah. I don't know if it was a rule violation or what, or if he just kind of fat-fingered it and hit Y, or... Oh, he didn't pick it? Should have been a drop? Oh, he dropped it. Gotcha.
Classy move.
Well, he gets it 1st and goal on the 1, and Barkley is stopped short. Gotta be the inch line. I mean, he could not be closer to that goal line.
I thought he was in.
I thought so too. He's got to be. Look at that. I mean, he's got to be on the absolute. The center could just touch the quarterback or QB sneak. I mean, anything. And there it is, touchdown for the Patriots. That's their first touchdown of the day. Comes a little bit too late, but at least you got something to hang your hat on.
Yeah, maybe he'll get the onside kickback. Never know. 2.
He's got a man open. Hey, there it is. Touchdown. Yeah, I mean, maybe he will. Like you said, maybe he'll get that onside kick. And he's going to go for it. We'll see. That's a nice one. And it's caught, though, by Callaway. He almost had a seam. That would have been wild if he'd had just caught that and gone right between those two guys. Just gone for a touchdown. That would have been brutal.
Well, who you liking in our next championship?
Ooh, an NFC championship. I got to say Jack, man. I think Jack's got the experience. I like Kylo. I really do. I just think Jack's got the upper hand. I mean, he smacked Nick. I mean, dude, Nick's good. Nick's tight. I mean, he absolutely shredded me this year.
He just
Yeah, I think you cut out a little bit, Hawk. You said, what were you saying?
I was saying Nick totally destroyed our game.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, he's good. I mean, his roster is nice. You know, it's one of those. He's got hit sticks. He's got coverage. It's all over. You know, but Jack shut him down. I mean, held him to 13 points. And I mean, I think that if anybody, Jack's going to have the answers to Jameis Winston and his crazy game. So, crazy season. I mean, he threw. However, let's go ahead and finish this game up, and we'll go ahead and look at the outstanding player nominees one more time. Great game to Tosh. Good play by VBD, just not enough, man. It's better luck next season. Wish you the best. And it's been, I know it's, you never, I know because I just lost. You never want to lose like that, but you know, shake it off and focus on the next season.
An excellent game by Bosch. It's two games back to back. Put it.
It is, man. I mean, Tosh is putting together quite an impressive run. He's really looked pretty much untouchable so far here in the beginning of these playoffs. We'll see if he can carry it in to the Super Bowl against either the newbie Kylo Ren or the old vet Jack. And they know each other pretty well, Tosh and Jack. They've played multiple times in the playoffs of the NFC last cycle. So it'll be an interesting game to see them go up against each other. However, I do have one more. We're going to look at this, the outstanding player nominees one more time. So we do have Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston was the one I was talking about for Kylo Ren and the Bucks. He's had a crazy season. He had 50 touchdowns, only to 49. That's pretty close. To 11 interceptions, great QBR rating, or QB rating. God, it's been a long night. And Jameis, you know, has 4,400 yards. I mean, it's just wild season for him.
He's been playing great. You know, 11 picks. That's, you know, I watched his game last night. He's hot.
He is, and when you can't, it's hard to slow those guys down when they start, you know, getting into the groove. And Jameis, I mean, he's 30 years old. He's no spring chicken, but he's putting together his best football of his career with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You got Joe Mixon, another impressive season. Matt Houston of the Dolphins. Man, I mean, there's a lot of impressive names on this list. The defensive ends, yeah, we're used to them getting sacks, but, you know, Van Der Esch, I mean, the 17 tackles for loss as a middle linebacker, that's insane.
Yeah, 15 pass deflection.
Yep. One touchdown. I mean, 120 tackles. He's everywhere. Savage with the 11 picks. I mean, it's a loaded setup. Guys, DM Nick. Shoot Nick a DM. Let him know your top 3. And we'll get that most outstanding player award out. Anyway, I think that'll pretty much wrap it up here. This has been XCFL Primetime Action with Regan and Hawk. Thanks so much for calling this with me, Hawk. I enjoyed it.
Anytime, man. It was fun. We'll do this again.
Good deal. Sounds good. Hopefully we won't have the technical issues. I'll try to get mine sorted out, and we will. Man, it was a day, but we got through it and had a pretty good game. I really enjoyed it.
Excellent.
Absolutely, sir. Yeah, well, thank you guys all for tuning in. Did have quite a few viewers. I think we topped out around 20. So, you know, that's a huge get for the league. XCFL is the place to be. If you're new here, check us out on, just check out our YouTube channel. You're already here. Or check us out on Twitter at XCFL Network. This is Regan and Hawk, and we'll be signing off until next time. See you later, guys.